It was not that nakedness was new. Nakedness was always around. Man was always naked. But he was not interpreting the nakedness as something that is dangerous. But what happened is when man disobeyed God, he started interpreting things according to him, not according to the standard of God. Because man started interpreting things according to his own standard, so he started interpreting neutral things as dangerous. In the beginning, before man disobeyed, he was always naked. He was not interpreting the nakedness according to his standard. That is one way we can understand it. Man was not interpreting the nakedness according to his standard. He was interpreting each and everything according to the standard of God. The standard of God was the reference point. But when man disobeyed, he started interpreting things according to his own standard, according to his own understanding, according to his limited knowledge. The pattern we can see here is man started interpreting the nakedness according to him. That is why it became something that has to be hidden. That is why it became something to hide. Because man started interpreting the neutral nakedness according to his own standard, not according to the standard of God. These are some of the conditions that man started interpreting reality in. It does not mean that man is always interpreting reality through shame and fear. But there is a possibility, because shame and fear as conditions are now present in man. So man now can interpret reality through shame and fear. These became conditions that are present in man. Man sewed fig leaves and they made themselves coverings. So that is shame. We are trying to know more about shame and fear. Remember, shame and fear were now the conditions that were present in man. That is one. Now fear. I was afraid because I was naked. I was afraid. Fear. Because I was naked and I hid myself. I was afraid. That is another condition that is called fear. It is as well present in man. We can see it here. We can see the patterns. We can see it in Eden. It was now present in man. Another condition, fear. The first one is shame. Another is fear. I was afraid. When someone is afraid, they are in fear. That is a condition. It is internal. So this is another condition, fear. I heard your voice and I was afraid because I was naked and hid myself. So this is fear. He interpreted God as the presence of God